Hi guys, today I'm painting the back cover of my Rocket Grunts sketchbook with a picture of the Pokemon Zubat. As I said in the last video, Zubat is a Pokemon that lots of Team Rocket members like to use, so I thought it was only fitting to include one of their most commonly used Pokemon companions on the back of this book. I really like Zubat. I think Zubat is underrated and severely misblamed for a lot of the horrible experiences many people have with the caves in Pokemon where they keep running into Pokemon. It's not Zubat's fault that it lives in dark caves and you just are walking through there without a repel. Like, come on, give it a chance. Use it on your team and you might find that you like it. That's what I found anyway. So, unlike the Rocket Grunt, this time I decided to just use flat colors. I didn't include any highlights. That is to say, the Rocket Grunt was done in flat colors too, but at least it had a bit of shading or highlights involved. This time I didn't decide to do that for Zubat, and I'm not sure if I should have or not. On one hand, it looks nice with just the flat colors, but on the other hand, it is not as interesting as the front cover, and I feel like that kind of brings it down a bit. But then again, it's the back cover, so you don't see it as much, so maybe that's not quite a bad thing. I think my gouache continues to be absolutely fabulous in how it mixes. I love the flatness of the color. I love how easily it mixes too, even when I need to mix new paint, and when I try to be more messy and mixing less well, it still blends really well with the other paints. So I highly recommend using gouache for, I guess, anything that needs good mixing. So something kind of cool that happened when I did this is the first cover is red and the second cover is a very dark bluey purple color. And that's fitting because Pokemon often has red and blue counterparts in the games. Like, there's Red and Blue, the originals. There's Ruby and Sapphire. X and Y were kind of a red and blue tone. Sun and Moon, which are coming out, are going to be the same thing, and I think that's pretty cool. I have a real kind of fitting Pokemon themed sketchbook made custom by me. I guess I could talk about the brand of my sketchbook. It's an EcoJot sketchbook, which means it's 100% recycled material and it's made in Canada. I think some people might find that interesting. So far, I think the paper quality is actually really nice. It does have a little bit of that recycled look to it in that you can see little flecks of color sort of mixed in with the white paper. But the overall paper quality is nice. It's very thin, but it holds color nicely. I've used it for marker. All my marker illustrations on this channel so far have been in this sketchbook. And it's held up pretty well as long as you put a sheet of protection so it doesn't bleed onto the next page. Yeah, I'd say it's a decent sketchbook and I'd recommend it if you are concerned with buying recycled materials or if you just want to try out a new sketchbook. Yeah. Here I'm just lining the whole thing in Sharpie. Again, that's because Sharpie is really the only thing I've found that can write on top of gouache. So I kind of have to use it instead of a micron pen or something like that. But that's okay. I mean, I painted big enough that the Sharpie size doesn't matter that much. And yeah, I'm just touching up the last bits, and that's about all I have to say. So I'll see you guys later. Bye!